My name is Mirzan and I studied Masters in Marine Conservation at University of Plymouth. The most amazing thing about Plymouth University is it's big and the amount of books the library has is huge. So I think one of the best facilities the library and the lab facilities, because as for my project which involved quite a lot of labs, so I had to depend on the food and nutrition lab and the dairy building lab. So the lab technicians there was such a huge help for me. I couldn't have completed my project without them. I chose the marine conservation course at Plymouth University because instead of just focusing on the science alone, which usually most of the science degrees focus on, it gave a three-dimensional approach to this course, focusing on social sciences, becoming better at communication. So this was the most standout point for me. Marine station was a really big part of our course, so every week we would have a workshop. People who are working in marine conservation from different agencies, private or governmental agencies would come and then tell us more about what they are doing and gave us a little opportunity to talk about jobs in this field and how they came across these. So at one point we had a girl from natural who was working in Natural England, which did the same course as us. So having these workshops was a really great experience for us because it gave us a little idea of what to do after our masters. So while starting the course, we had a list of projects we could choose and the partners which under whom we'll be working with. So we had partners like the Natural England, the MMO or DEFRA. I chose a project in sugar kelp with a small company called Blue Greens here in Plymouth. It was the first scientific study I took, and it was a really challenging part for me because it was completely new concept. I had to develop a scientific survey model, define sampling locations, timings, and then create an entire report and then convert the whole concept into effective means to communicate with the general population. So we had the opportunity to go to the sea into the Plymouth Sound, collect samples, collect seaweed, and then test them back in the lab. This was the biggest experience for me because academically this was the best master's degree I ever had. It was completely different from my bachelor's degree, and it opened a whole new spectrum of things I could do. But there is something you learn when you move to a different country, live alone. You learn how to cook, you learn how to manage your taxes, your finances, and juggle between jobs and then study. So it gives us a different kind of maturity, and I think definitely I wouldn't regret coming to UK.